welcome to this week's vlog. I am very behind on my shop update. Today I'm going to get started on my illustration for a print that I want to have in this update. I do have another drawing that I already finished, so I'm going to have those two and the sticker design that I made a few months ago in this update. I'm aiming to update the shop by the end of August, so pushing myself to actually finish it, especially because I'm going back to school in a few weeks for in-person class. This is my final year, so I'm pretty excited that it's going to be in person, but I'm also really sad because I'm going to have to leave my cat at home. I only live an hour away from home, so I will come visit whenever I have a break, but still I'm gonna miss her so much. So I'm just spending as much time as I can with her and getting everything I want to get done before school starts. So yeah, let's get into the vlog. Hi everyone, I have a longer drawing time lapse in this video, so I thought I'd do a mini Q&A for you guys. I asked on Instagram if you guys had any questions about art or anything related to the channel, so here we go. The first question, which I get a lot in my YouTube comments, is what app do you use to make your comic or webtoon? So what I use for my digital illustrations and my webtoon is the app Medibang Paint, which I think is free on both Android and Apple. There are additional features you can pay for, but I find that the free version works for me for now. And another question I also get a lot is what tablet do I use for drawing? I use a Samsung Tab S6, and it comes with a pen to draw with, so that's why I like it. The next question is who is my favorite illustrator? My favorite artist for the last couple of years now is Little Thunder on Instagram. I absolutely love her art. I find a lot of good artists on Instagram whose illustration I enjoy. Here's a list of a few other Instagram accounts that I really love. But for a non-Instagram artist, I really like Tom Killian. You'll see later in this vlog that I picked up one of his art books from the library to read. He does artwork of Northern California mostly, which is where I live, so I really like his art as well. The next question I actually got as a DM from one of my mutuals on Instagram, @Andromeda. And their question is, who are your favorite comic authors / comics that have influenced your art style? I'm not sure if they've overtly influenced my art style, but I do find that my biggest art inspiration in general is manga. The first thing that comes to mind is 20th Century Boys. I absolutely love that story, and I love the artwork in that series. I'd also say any artwork by Clamp. My favorites are Tsubasa and Holic. I really like that clean line art style. The next two questions I got were, do you go to an art school, and are you planning to make art your full-time job? So I don't go to art school. I've never thought of it as something that would be a good fit for me and what I want to do with my art. And am I planning to make art my full-time job? Yes and no. It is a career that I want to be doing for the rest of my life. My main goal being to be a published graphic novelist. I am going to college for something else, not related to art, so I do want a full career in that as well. And the last question for today, do you enjoy digital coloring? By the way, I love your work. Thank you. If I had to pick between yes or no, I would say no. Honestly, I don't know shit about color theory or anything like that. I think I'm terrible with colors in general. That's why I stick to black and white or monochrome. But as you'll see in a lot of my work, I like to do screen tone, so if you consider that coloring, I really like adding screen tone and stuff like that. But working with color is definitely something I want to get better at in the future, but I'm also comfortable with sticking to black and white and grayscale at the moment. So thank you guys for all those questions. It was fun for me to do, and I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the drawing. Good morning, everyone. Today I have quite a few things to get done. I need to make more copies of my After the Storm zine. It's going to involve all of the folding, cutting, and stapling of the zine, and that takes quite a while, but I need to get that done before my shop update, so I'm going to do that while I'm waiting for the prints to come in. I also got a commission from my mom to do an illustration of her and her hiking group. So yeah, that's going to be a fun project to work on. And I also got another book at the library, which is this massive, beautiful art book called California's Wild Edge, and it is artwork by Tom Killian. There is some history and I think poetry in here to go along with the illustrations.